I've been walking through the nights like they're all the same, carrying no regrets that still whisper my name. Every mile I travel feels heavier than before, and with every step I take I lose myself a little more. The mirror shows a stranger with a tired, haunted face, someone who learned to smile just to cover what he is. I lost myself a little more every time my heart got torn. Try to hold the pieces tight, but they slip right through the storm. I'm still searching for the man that I used to be before. 'Cause tonight I feel I'm fading, lost myself a little more, lost myself a little more. Some ghosts from my past keep knocking on my door, telling me I won't become who I'm reaching for. Some days I feel like fighting, some days I just get warm, and every memory cuts deeper than the one before. I pray for strength in shadows, try to rise off the floor, but every time I stumble I lose myself a little more.
Maybe healing's hiding where the hurt can't see. Maybe who I'm meant to be is buried inside of me. But it's hard to find the light when the night feels like a war,
And you're losing pieces you can't replace anymore. I lost myself a little more with every truth I tried to ignore. Held my breath through lonely nights, but they still cut me to the core. I'm still reaching for the part of me I'm fighting to restore. But tonight I'm just admitting I lost myself a little more.
maybe someday I'll find what the darkness stole before. But tonight I'm just a man who lost himself a little more.
I knelt down in the dark, didn't know what to say. Just a broken little whisper, trying not to fade. Every word felt heavy, every breath felt sore, and the silence in the room cut me even more. My prayers hit the floor, falling like they did before. Try to reach the sky, but they never made it far. Maybe heaven's quiet, maybe I'm just torn. Either way tonight, my prayers hit the floor. I've been talking to the shadows like they might talk back. carrying a heart that's been fading in a black. I keep waiting for a sign, but my hope runs low, and the answers never come, but the hurt still grows. I don't blame the angels, I don't curse the sky. Some nights you're too broken to believe the lie. My prayers hit the floor, falling like they did before. Tried to reach the sky, but they never made it far. Maybe heaven's listening, but tonight I'm not so sure. All I know is this: my prayers hit the floor. My prayers hit the floor. They'll rise a little more. I whispered to the shadows just to hear a sound. Been praying in the dark with no one else around. Some nights I feel forgotten, some nights I feel thin, like the world kept turning but left me where I'd been. I try to talk to heaven, but the sky stays still, and the quiet hits harder than the pain ever will.
Maybe heaven's listening, maybe I just can't hear. Maybe all my broken words get caught up in my fear. I keep sending prayers up, even when they disappear. 'Cause maybe heaven's listening, even when it feels nowhere near. I've carried all the questions that I never got to ask, and I want 1,000 heartaches like a second mask. I beg for just a whisper, just a sign or two, but the night keeps its secrets like it always do. Still I kneel in the silence where the old ones sting, hoping maybe heaven hears but a hurting human thing. I don't need a thunderclap, I don't need the light, just a little something saying I'm inside. Maybe heaven's listening, maybe heaven's listening. I just need, maybe grace is slow, more hope in me. Maybe every tear I shed is heard by what I don't know. I keep sending whispers, I keep sending whispers through the hurt I never show. Heaven's listening, oh, 'cause maybe heaven's listening. Might still hear me tomorrow.
walked roads colder than the graveyard wind, carrying sins I never meant to let in. Some nights I swear the stars won't even look my way, like heaven turned its face and left me to the grave. I tried to climb out of the dark I sank within, but the sky stayed silent to the shape I'm in. Angels, don't land where I've been, where the light won't stay and the nights don't end. I called out for mercy again and again, but angels don't land where I've been. I prayed for wings when the world broke mine, but the dawn stayed dim and the sign stayed blind. I've buried too much hope in the dirt I crawled through, and the man I was is a shadow I once knew. Still I watch the horizon like it might let me in, but the road stays empty in the places I've been. Maybe grace comes slow, maybe faith takes time, but it's hard to trust the sunrise when it don't feel like mine. And sometimes even heaven feels too far and thin, like it's searching for someone who ain't where I've been. Angels, don't land where I've been, where the hurt runs deep and the walls close in. I beg for a sign, but the sky stayed dim. No angels land where I've been. But maybe one tired morning, when the night grows thin, I'll finally step somewhere angels land again. Ooh. Buried parts of me out where the wild grass grows, under every memory that cut too close. There's a graveyard in my chest where the good things sleep. Some nights I still hear the bones beneath. I try to leave behind the pain I couldn't hold, but the ground remembers everything I never told. I buried parts of me in the places no one sees. Lost myself a little more every time I tried to breathe. I ain't whole like I used to be. Yeah, I buried parts of me. I buried parts of me. There's a road I used used to walk with a younger face before the storms rewrote the lines I chase. I've carried every shadow like a cross on my spine, and the man I used to be got left behind. Mercy came too late on the nights I couldn't sleep, so I learned to love the silence where the broken weep. Some pieces died quiet, some pieces died loud. Some I laid to rest, some I never found. But in the empty spaces where the light should be, I still feel echoes of the parts of me I buried. Parts of me where no one else can reach. Lost my fire, lost my faith, lost the man I meant to be. And now I walk with what I've lost, not what I used to dream. Yeah, the hurt took more than time. I buried parts of me. If the day ever comes when I feel whole again, it'll grow from the places where I've been.